Hey everyone, this is Chris. Welcome to my Geckopia channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you guys what the Black Knight actually is. A Black Knight is one of the morphs that came from Leopard Gecko, and Leopard Gecko has been getting so much love in the reptile market, so I decided to create a video for you guys. Super solid dark color that has caught so many attentions for many reptile lovers, and it is now considered as one of the rarest and best morph in the Leopard Gecko market. So watch the video till the end. I'm gonna tell you guys everything that I know about this morph. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh wait, and before you go ahead, if you haven't subscribed and comment and like my video, go do that right now. This will definitely help my video grow better. And this is the real time. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so this is basically an example of what Black Knight actually is. There are 4 melanin sea lions, and Black Knight is one of them, and Black Pearl is second one, third is Carbon, and fourth is Charcoal. They all have a different name and they look very similar to each other. The reason why they have different name is if you find this morph, then you get to create a new name. So there's 4 names from 4 different breeders who found this morph. This is what makes it super interesting and fun, because if you find new morph, you get to choose what you want to name after it. And I wish I could do that too, but it just takes a lot of time to create a new morph like this. So getting to the main points, this is one of the good examples. If you look into it, this is solid black with no patterns at all, and this will be considered as one of the highest quality in the Black Knight morph. There are a lot of different type of colors, as you can see, and that's why Leopard Gecko is so popular, because you get to choose your own color and create your color for your Leopard Geckos. And you can also change the eye color as well, so it's super fun. But that's pretty much it for Black Knights. And Black Pearl, although they look very similar, I tend to find that Black Pearl has a little bit of a brown and grayish color compared to the Black Knights. So if you look at things right here, as you can see, it's more brownish than the Black Knight. Might be wrong, but I just tend to find a lot of Black Pearl that has a brown pattern, brown color on their skin. So if you have any other answers to it, write a comment down below, and I'd love to hear your answers. And the reason why I like Black Knights is because if you look at their face, look at these cutie right here, and look at those bling eyes and tongues. They reminds me of How to Train Dragon Toothless, if you guys have ever watched that movie or not. But they definitely look super cute, and that's how I got into it. And now I have two Black Knights, which I'm looking forward to my new projects. A lot of money on this, and their price is about 1,000 to 3,000. And more it is darker, it will be more likely to be more expensive. So always have that in your mind. So when you're thinking about adopting these Black Knights, you gotta have some money to adopt these animals. It got more cheaper than compared to a long time ago, because there are now more breeders who are producing these Black Knights. Think about it. If 1,000, 3,000 is the price right now, what would be the price back in the times when they just created this morph? Super expensive for sure. And let's see, one example that I want to show you is that right here, as you can see, although this one has a black color on its back and face, head, you see these white color on nose and legs, right? This basically tells that they might have a different genetics. And usually Black Knights, you can only tell their genetics when they're young, when they're newborn hatchlings, because as they grow, they look all same. I'm not saying all the morph is gonna be like that, but snow tends to be like that. So if you see white nose and white legs, that means it's highly likely to be the super snow eclipse genetics mixed with the Black Knights. But it's hard to see and it's hard to produce, so you probably won't be able to see it a lot, but this is what definitely will look like when you get the best Black Knight Leopard Geckos. Originally, they established this morph in 2000s in Netherlands, and they would just keep line breeding. Line breeding basically means is they breed the similar ones together and would breed the next one with the darkest one and the best one basically together for many years, and repeat that process for many years. And around 2014, these European breeders would ship these Black Knights to America. And in the beginning, because they don't have a lot of Black Knight, they would usually ship out these females, and American breeders has to breed with these female Black Knights with different type of morph, like albino genetics, snow, white and yellow. However, now, because there's a lot more breeders in the markets, there are more Black Knights in the markets. And for Black Pearl, which was the another one that I mentioned with the brownish color, that one was found in the Eastern Europe, and it moved to Canada, UK, and passed down into USA. I don't know why, but in the long time ago, it looks like a lot of morphs tends to be found in the European area in the beginning. So if you have an answer for this, write a comment down below. I'd love to hear your ideas and thoughts. And line breeding could be also called apogenetics. And the reason why they're so expensive is because the color of their skin is very hard to predict. If you look into these leopard geckos, although they might look super solid when they're baby, they could be super orange later at the end. And that's why it's hard to predict compared to other leopard geckos. Other leopard geckos, you can kind of tell 60-70% able to tell what they're going to be like as they get towards the juvenile level. However, Black Knights, they could change so much from baby to others, so that's why it makes super hard to get these solid Black Knights. I heard people saying that they had solid black hatchling in the beginning and they ended up turning like white, yellowish Black Knight, and I heard some people saying they had a yellowish Black Knights turning into solid Black Knights at the end. So it's all depending on the character, and also the temperature affects a lot, reflects with the color a lot too. So if you want to create bright one for albino genetics and dark for Black Knights, make sure you study into those and create the best quality color for your leopard geckos. Another page that I would like to show you is shout out to Misha and Dennis who created this page, and they basically lay out the grade for the Black Knight leopard geckos. If you look into this, this is considered as A because they have a solid black color on their skin, and this is grade B because they have some yellow color on their back of skin. Although this is still dark because you can see some patterns on there, it's considered as a grade B, and grade C is the lighter version of grade B, and grade D is the lighter version of grade C. Normally, when they first started, it looks kind of like this with the normal leopard geckos, but this one is a grade D because they have more dots on their back and heads and tails. If you find these type of a leopard gecko in the market, don't think that you got the Black Knight because you never know what they will have unless they're a trusted breeder. So make sure you get it from the trusted breeder so that you can have all their background genetics for your projects. And basically this is how things went. Beginning phase, they will have these together, and then when they had this darker one, they will pair the darkest one as possible, and it gets darker and darker. And that's how all the solid Black Knights are now produced in nowadays because of this many years of line breedings. Hope this video was helpful. This is pretty much it for today. Yeah, if you have any questions, leave me the question down below and I'll try to answer the short questions. If the question is long, I'll try to come up with a video like this for you guys. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you guys later, and King is out. Gecko.